gonna do a video. We've developed a new light upgrade kit for the Evoque using some of the newer technology LEDs, some of these chip on board LEDs we've got. We've put together a little six-piece kit. So we've got these three which go in the front overhead console, which is that bit there. We've got these two here that are going to go in the rear lights there above the rear doors, and we've got this festoon replacement bulb that is going to go in the boot. I'm going to show you how to do these now. We've gone for blue, so let's have a look. So Kate, do you want to just flick those? So that's what the normal light looks like, and that's what our new blue one looks like. We think they look quite good, and the light sort of catches. We'll do a video in the dark and tack it on in, but everything gets sort of highlighted with this little blue glow around everywhere, which is quite cool if you're into that sort of thing, which we are. Right, okay, Kate, go on, you grab a camera. So we've done another video. Oh gosh, right, go on the hoop. We'll do this at the start of the video. If you press and hold this light, if you watch the dash, it'll come up with it'll say like interior lights off if you press and hold. So if you might have to have your ignition on, but if you press and your interior lights stop working, it's because you've pressed and held it for too long and it's disabled it. So you haven't broken the car, you haven't blown a fuse, you just need to press it to re-enable your interior light circuit. We found that out the hard way. Right, now Kate assures me the best way to get this off is to go in the back here. You reckon, Kate?
Straight.
Straight up like that, you reckon?
Yeah.
You're not going to have me wreck my car interior now. I've got all the lights going on.
No, pull down.
Oh, you're going to do this one, Kate. Oh, go on, you do that. I can't do that. She's brutal. Right, no messing. Right, so that just flaps there. Like, now it doesn't actually come off because, as I remember, there's the electrical circuit, because the touch thing still sometimes works when you got that down. Right then, does it? Is that right? Does that?
Yeah, it's at the top.
It's at the top, so we can just peer it down a little bit, can we? Okay, so what you'll have in here, ignore my blue bulb for the moment, is you'll have your little incandescent bulb there, a little T10. Now, you really want to get it turned off. Now, they can be hot. They're only little bulbs, but let me just show you them. Okay, come here, little blighter. All right, here we go. He's coming. Oh, hold on. Do you want to have the camera back? I'm trying to. Actually, I'm going to put two fingers up on it. Right, there we go. So he's come out like that. So you can see he's a T10 wedgeless bulb. He's just pushed up there, and we're just going to pull him down. Right, and then we're going to replace it with one of these. Now it doesn't matter which. Well, it does matter which way. What you'll see, you got the contacts here, and you got the light, the LEDs on one side, and just some electrical components on the other. Now obviously we're going to want the light shining. If we look in there, we've got to look at the angle we've got the light, and you're going to want it shining down towards you. So I'm going to put it in this way. You have to sort of,
straight.
It looks straight for me. There we go. There, like that, and you see that? So that is pointing down now. So that's how to do it. Now all three of those are the same. Should we do that one while we're there, Kate?
Yeah. Put it straight down.
It's like I've been disco here. Yeah, so he just comes out like that. Okay, let's put that other one in. Face it. Again, he's just straight, is he?
He's rotated.
He's rotated a little bit. That's what he points your way a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you see that? He points that way. Well, that's all three of those done now, because we did the other one earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we can just clip that up, right? And then
You got to re-enable.
we got to re-enable the.
I'm fairly sure.
That's it. Right. There we go. We'll close the door and open, but you want to check they're all working.
It should work.
Kate's pointing out to me, yeah, you've got to touch it. And the other thing we've just done is close the door. It was having a bit of a moment, but yeah, check they all work. But there we go. Right, now we're on to the back, right? So do you want to get the back door? Which side am I changing this? So we're now in the back seat. We're going to remove this one here. Again, we've just got to just get a screwdriver under that rear edge there. Oh. That's it. There we go.
Then get the other side.
You can get the other side as well.
Yeah.
Here.
There's that little
Whoa,
chrome,
whoa, goodness me, what's happening?
that chrome insert.
Out of the right, there we go. So there's your flap. You've got a little tag and a little point there, and that's the lens. Right, hold on. Where'd that get to? Here we go. Those sidebars are a good job. Right, so what you will have inside, you'll have this little plastic reflector that's sat in there that may jump out at you or not. We can take him out for the minute. And then you've got your bulb again, just be a bit careful, he might be hot. Here we go.
You can turn it off.
Turn it off, can we? Yeah. Oh, you reckon? Well, there we go. So again, it's one of these cat plus wedge bulbs. So we've got him out. Right, what are we going to put in there, Kate? We're going to put one of these
Blue ones.
Right, okay. So we've got these. So you'll see these are a slightly different design to the others, but they're better suited to this application. Right, now to fit these in, I think, can we fit them in with these in, or is it a bit of a wiggle?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. Alright, so I'm going to fit that back in, and then obviously you want the light facing down. So you've got to thread that in. There we go. Right, now I've got to turn him on again. How do I get him to make sure he works?
He worked just a minute ago.
He worked just a minute ago. So when we tested the light, it wasn't actually coming on, and we looked at it, and what it is these little fingers here, these little contacts, they were just lying a little bit flat. So if you get it and it's not working, just tweak those little pins just so they're not lying completely flat, and then reassemble. We've done this once already, we should be getting good at this now. Right, and let me see. There we go, and that's all good. Right, and then put the lens back on. Oh, what am I with my lens? Yeah, just pop the plastic lens back in, like so. And that's that done. Then we'll jump in the boot and do the one in the boot. What we're going to do is now change this interior light in the back of your boot on the side there. We're going to replace that one with one of these here. So this is a sort of LED festoon version. Okay, it's not too hard to do this one. Try and do it. If we get the screwdriver in the side there. I've got a torch on, this gets quite dark in the corner here. Okay, we pull that out, and then there's a little connector here. So you've got to squeeze these little two ears in there, and then you can remove that plug there. I'll try and do it one-handedly. And then, right, we've taken the bulb out of this one already, but you will have a little bulb in here. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Let me come into the light a little bit more here. Okay, so there's two little ears here. Can you see those? We've got to squeeze those two in. And then what happens is this sort of releases this little sub-assembly, if you like. Is that a good word? Right then. And then what you've got to do is get your bulb. It doesn't matter which way round. We've checked these and they work both ways round. Okay, and then you've got to get your little spear end of your bulb in one end, and then get the other in the other end. Now, I think I've stretched this, getting the last one out. So I'm just going to give him, I've bent him, give him a little bit of a tweak. Right, and then put that in there. That's it, he's got a bit of spring to him now, giving him his mojo back. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so that all sits in there. It fits in really neatly actually. Okay, and then we've got to just reinsert this, and it's a bit of a fiddle. You've got a little tongue there that's got to go into that end hole, and then you've got to clip the, let's have a look if we can get this to clip in for us. You've got to push it a little bit. There he goes, that's it. That all clicks into place. Okay, and then we can get the, there we go, get the connector. I think it's only going to fit one way. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to fit that way. There we go. And then just push that back into place. And there we go. That is our blue LED light upgrade complete. I'll do another video, I'll tack on the end of this with it in the dark. So we've upgraded the interior lights in the Range Rover Evoque to the blue type LED. We think they look quite flash actually, but obviously we do the same kit available in white, but we'll just show you what the blue looks like. So if I unlock the car, they come on. A couple of things to note about LEDs actually is these ones fade. So if I just lock the car now, you'll notice that they fade. Now some of them flicker, and when I unlock, you'll see they come on like that. Some of the cheaper LEDs actually flicker when you do them. So yeah, you get quite a good, it sort of highlights the bits in the car, the blue lights. We haven't upgraded the footwell lights, we've left those as white for the minute. So we've done a 5 LED kit, so obviously the LEDs here in the overhead console, and then the ones in the rear. There they go. The light is actually quite useful. The blue light is probably not as bright as the white light, but we think it looks pretty good. And we've done the boot as well, so let me just open the boot and show you that one. So there we go, so there's the blue LED in the boot. Okay.